So it definitely tones it down. But that's what's so nice about it. Honestly, it would certainly help us here. I did have NPP on my 16. Clearly, we have it on our 24 now. But I got rid of the NPP when I changed my exhaust out to auto tuning axle back exhaust, and all four pipes are open all the time. I don't have access to opening and closing the pipes anymore. I got rid of it.
We know about getting banned by the neighbors.
Yep, we've had a lot of problems with the neighbors of how loud the car is. So um, we had to move it multiple times. I couldn't park it in certain places. It was just a nightmare. I mean, so we're not gonna be doing any exhaust things with our Panther. Keep in stock.
Two cars that the neighbors don't like.
Yeah, we don't need another one.
We gotta stay. We gotta make nice until we get new neighbors.
For sure. Thank you. Leaning more towards the car with dual mode. It's honestly the way to go. Plus, you also get the different rear diffuser, which is a lot cooler. Plus, it has the cutouts that are actually functional. To let air in and out on the back as well. Plus, if you and what's crazy, if you get a car with a single exhaust, so the non-dual mode exhaust, and you're like want to upgrade to the dual mode, well then you have to change out the rear diffuser. And from what we've been finding with another one of the YouTubers here, Chris, I don't know if he's watching, it's hard to find a stock diffuser with the openings for four pipes. So just keep that in mind. If you want to go for $900, hell, I got the MPP on my 16. I paid the $900 for it, and then I got rid of it and added a $1,200 exhaust system on top of it. So I spent more money. Well, I mean, of course, it was over time, but still, just something to think about. But there's a bunch of exhaust options out there. But if you plan on doing the MPP, there's something to be said about keeping it stock too. If it's a final year, if it's a 24. Because those cars are going to hold their value. Clearly, the last of Camaro for many, many years to come. Because we don't know if or when it is coming back. But what we do know for a fact is that it takes a manufacturer 5 to 7 years to create a car and bring a car to production. Now, you're going to need a factory dedicated to said car. You're going to need workers that are dedicated to bringing the car back. And right now at the top, it does not look like the powers to be want to bring the car back. Hell, they didn't even want to say goodbye to the car. Think about that for a second. No one saw the last car come off the line. There wasn't pictures of the car. All we know is it was a white ZL1, and it's supposed to go to the Heritage Garage. Now, if that's true or not, we won't know until we get invited to the Heritage Garage, which is in the works. So,
And then we'll tell you what the car looks like.
exactly. So as soon as they reopen, because they went down for renovations, as soon as the Heritage Garage reopens, we do plan on attending. So that'll be pretty cool. And we'll be doing a bunch of lives and videos to show you guys what's in there, because from what I'm told, there's like one of every Camaro in there, besides obviously VIN number 001, because that is owned publicly. And unfortunately, we were the first to break that, 350 of 350 Panthers is now owned publicly to a Camaro fan in California. So,
What the first one is in there? The one that was in the car shows.
yes, yeah, VIN
They have that
number
one.
001 of Camaro Panthers that we broke in Detroit is in there. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, well, once we get that, we'll show you guys what that's all about as well. But Joe, what kind of problems are you having with your Panther? With your 24 Camaro, man? Are you guys seeing all these comments?